Hi all, this is day 62 of my GitCS prep journey. Hope everyone are doing great. Hope everyone are doing fine and you guys are studying hard for GateCS 2027. So today I just done with my array lecture first part. So I wanted to record this explaining all the this was regarding all array basics, but it's important. So because array is very important in C language and going forward for data structures as well. So I have made this not pretty but understandable notes. You can see I'll be explaining that. So if you see the definition, what is array is like, array is collection of elements of same data type stored contiguously, that is continuously in memory. So we have taken list of integers of 10 elements who are the same data type, which is integer, and they are continuously or contiguously stored in memory. If you see 4, 7, 13, 3, all are like 10 elements of same data type, which is integer, and they are 10 and they're continuously stored, like not any gap between those. So one after another they have stored, and that is the requirement of array, like it should be of same data type and they should store in contiguously in memory. So that's the array, that's the basic definition of array. It should be same data type, it should store contiguously in memory, basic criteria of array. And then again, like declaring array syntax, how to declare array basically. So first we go with data type like int, then array name, whatever you call, like x, arr, and then size of array in square brackets, and its size of array here. So example, you can see int arr in square bracket 10. Int is data type, and array is name of array, and 10 is size. So basically array of 10 elements, 10 integers, who 10 means size of array now of 10 int elements, which is also called as 1D array because one square bracket is there. If two square bracket would be there, it is called as 2D array, but here only 1D array is there. So just let me adjust the brightness also. So this is the explanation how it will look in the memory. We have assuming the int of like its size is 4 bytes, and we have taken for 10 elements in array. You can see in this diagrammatic representation. And starting address of element is 100, which would be starting address of array also. So if you ever see or think like address of element, so it would be starting address of element, and starting address of elements means starting address of array also. So that's the basic concept of address or starting address. And size is int of 4 bytes. So if you like, I have expanded first element in like little detail of 4 bytes. So started from 100, but it will take 4 bytes. So 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first element. It will look like, that's how it stores in memory of 4 bytes. The same way all would be stored in 4 bytes. That's why after 100 we are next would start from 104, not 101, because it takes 4 bytes. And after 10, after ending of this array, like address of next byte after array ends is 140, because last one is 136, end of this first array. So that's how it looks in the memory. And to find out the size of to find out size of array is like, you need to take total number of element which are 10 and size of each size of that element, which is 4. So 10 into 4 is 40 bytes of the size of array. Very basic, but yeah. Then how to access value of each cell of an above array. We knew it, like we saw how it's stored in memory. Now we need to access each element from the memory. So index is basic concept, like if you see here, that's how we access the each data in array, by giving the like square brackets. And index, like and index starts from 0 in array. I think everyone should know this. We can, like, theoretically we can start from 1 2 3. I think that I've learned long back or read somewhere, but we'll see why it is like why it starts from 0 only. I'll search that and I'll tell you next video, but I know for sure index starts from 1 2 3. Anything from start, like from any number we can start the index, but in array we take 0. Why we take that, I'll search and I'll explain in the next video. So if you want to access the first element, then you can give the index, which is array of 0 in square bracket. If you want to access first element, array of 1, array of 2. That's how you can access the element each cell. This is a like very simple program. For example, like first they are printing array of 2 and then we can replace. That's the, you can see output. So like very basic detail. Sometimes in print you won't see /n, like it's not going to next line, it just printing in same line. So these kind of question might come in MCQ, MSQ, right? So we need to check the option. So this detail I have realized by solving this. So yes, this is the example. Array of 5. So we have like till 5 we have taken 5 elements starting from 0 index and then accessing the element with index and then replacing and then printing it. That's the basic program. Then array initialization, multiple ways we can initialize the array. Int ARR of 5. Then this is integer, right? So if it is local, garbage value would be there, and if it is global, then 0 would be the by default value of integer. Here it like initially it was only declared. Now we have given the 5 elements also, what to store in array of size 5. So, and here size is not given, like elements are only given, so whatever number of elements are given, that would be size. Size is not mentioned since initialize with 6 element. Compiler will take size at 6. So that's what I've explained also. Then here array of 5, like size is 5 but only 2 elements is given, okay, integer of. So we'll store integer like 2 elements as it is and rest in 3 boxes. Since it is integer type, we can store 0 because that's a by default value of integer. So that's what it is they have done. Then static int array 5. By default initial value of static variable is 0. So same for array also. For static variable it would be 0 by default value, and for static array also it would be 0 only. So 5, like 5, size of 5, and there 0 would store. That's all. Here they have specifically mentioned to store 0 only. So first 0 and then again 0 would store in rest of the 5 option. So this is character type of array. A, B, C are stored. In remaining 2 places null would be stored cause ASCII value of null is 0. So 0 would store here in character array. This is string. So array of 5 is given, character array 5. ABC would store as like in separate column, but since it's size of 5, we would store like null because it's a character array. So ABC is given character of 3 array and ABC is given, so it would store in 3 places. So it's pretty straightforward. C of 3 and string is given, so it's also same thing, like in 3 boxes. So here empty array is given and ABC strings like characters are given, we need to store it. So ABC, and since string would end with null, so 4 would be the size of, which is not given earlier. So compiler will take as 4 size because string ends with 4 /0, which is null. So that's what, see here. Character C of 5, it's not initialized, so it's if it is local, garbage, it would take garbage value as default, and if it is global, then null it would take because it's a character array. Then same for static character C of 5, all values are 0. /0 by default. Global or local, same for like static, it would take 0 only. So that's all for the array part 1. There is part 2, like a lot of parts are there, so I've covered this basics of array. Let me know how many hours you guys have put in today. How is your prep going on now onwards, and any changes that you made in your plan regarding studies. So I would love to know that. And thank you so much for subscribing and spending your time on my vlogs. Keep like I wanted to just be like I wanted to just tell you guys, like, so show your support me by subscribing my channel. I really need it. And yes, thank you for watching again. Push yourself hard each day. That I only because I'm also doing the same, like pushing myself every day by reducing a lot of not distractions but whatever I could do just to put like everything into this preparation. So hope you guys are also doing the same. So thank you.